In Sightline EDM, you have several ways to view and share reports, whether you're looking at one system or an entire environment. When you create or edit a report, you can pull data from a single source or from multiple systems using the same report template, like the Windows System Overview here. Sometimes you'll want to see everything at once, and other times it's clearer to separate each source out into its own chart. Here, all 4 data sources are shown together in aggregate over the last 24 hours. But if you wanted to see the results for just a single source, you could create that report, like this one that exclusively shows Debbie01. Or lastly, you could show all the data sources, but separate them out by editing the report connections and choosing exactly which source appears on each graph. For example, one for EDM Trace, one for Debbie01, and one for Mark P. This makes it easier to compare systems, especially when one may have much lower values than the others. Once your layout looks just right, hit save. Your changes are stored automatically, so you don't need to recreate them each time. To quickly switch between reports, you can use the drop-down menu instead of going back to the main report list. Each report can also be popped out into its own browser tab, perfect for, say, monitoring something that refreshes automatically every 30 seconds. And since every report has its own unique URL, sharing is easy. Just add and login equals false to the end of the URL, and then you can send that link so people can view it without logging in. This makes it simple to share read-only reports with anyone who has access to the system where EDM is running. From this page, they won't be able to change the report, but they will have access to see the data that they need. You can also schedule reports to run automatically. For example, here, this Windows report generates every day at 2 p.m. and saves as a PDF under the Saved Reports tab. Over time, you'll see 1 entry per day. Here, this was just created yesterday, so there's 1 report. Over the course of the week, there would be 7. These are ready to download, or you can set them to automatically email to anyone who needs it. Finally, dashboards bring it all together. You can build templates that display reports in several ways: aggregate views that show everything together, repeated views that show one per system, and pop-out views that let you isolate a single system for deeper analysis. Here we see an aggregate view for 4 systems, followed by repeated charts for each. Looking at the top, we can see that at about 10 after 1, something spiked on the Mark P system. So we can scroll down, or pop out the Mark P system to take a deeper look where we've added the event data. Dashboards are also dynamic, meaning when you add new systems to your environment or filters, they'll appear automatically, keeping your views up to date without any extra setup. Sightline EDM gives you flexibility to view, share, and analyze performance data your way, all from one powerful interface. For more details, check your Sightline EDM user guide or reach out to our team at sightline.com, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.